Hello. Welcome to First Dog on the Moon's Spoken Cartoons. I'm cartoonist First Dog on the Moon. Today's cartoon is entitled Artificial Intelligence Workslop, or AI Workslop for short. It is a 6 frame cartoon. It's a big one. It was published in The Guardian on the 17th of October 2025. It has a little heading at the top, which features a beautiful drawing that I did of 4 people, one on the left, who's holding their hands out saying, no, and 3 on the right. And they've all got sort of googly hypnotized eyes. And they're all wearing the same shirt, which says, I heart AI. And they're saying, join us, join us, join us, in sort of a creepy zombie cult-like way. And the text above them reads, AI, you cannot escape it. And now the internet claims many people don't even care. Yet that same internet is also stuffed full of AI. What is going on? To our first frame. The text at the top reads, a recent survey found that 2/3 of people who use AI at work don't even check their results. They're calling it AI Workslop. I've drawn someone at their desk looking at their phone and ignoring their computer, and another person who's just peering in from the side looking irritated. And the text reads, why don't people care if AI is terrible? Do they just want the magic plagiarism machine to save them half a day writing a stupid report so they can watch more K-pop demon hunters? Yes, they do. And who can blame them? And the person in the image is clearly uh, looking at their phone, watching K-pop demon hunters, and it's at that point in the opening song where I think it is Mira, and she sings "Fit Check for My Napalm Era," and that won't mean anything to you unless you have watched the movie, which I highly recommend. I love it. Anyway, enough of that. Frame 2, the text at the top reads, as long as everyone agrees that doing work, quote unquote, is bad and to be avoided, we should be okay. However, sometimes people have to do things that involve actual reality, and AI isn't designed for that. Now, underneath that, I've drawn 2 people. One of them, they look reasonably identical. They're pink and they're wearing suits, and one of them is holding a made up report. The text beside them reads, like Deloitte, who charged the government $440,000 for a critical report which was stuffed full of AI nonsense. It's true. Did Deloitte get fired? No. They paid back $97,000 and shh, it's none of your business. And one of the fellows, the one holding the made up report, is saying, don't worry, it could have happened to anyone. Frame 3, the text at the top reads, then there was the Australian university that accused 6,000 students of academic misconduct last year. AI said they all used AI, except they didn't. And I've drawn a robot reading an essay, and someone is explaining to someone else, wearing suits, that we fed all these essays into this artificial intelligence powered artificial intelligence finder, and it's finding a lot of artificial intelligence. And the other person saying that's just genius. And the artificial intelligence finder is saying about the essay that they're reading, oh, yeah, trust me, this one is totally made up, but that's in a robot voice. Frame 4. AI, says the text. It is ubiquitous and seemingly unavoidable. What can we do? Do we adapt or destroy or have a nice lie down? I asked ChatGPT for a solution, and it gave me a very long answer I couldn't be bothered reading, let alone checking. Then there's a picture of me looking very sneering, in fact, at my phone. I'm wearing a Sarja Boys t-shirt. That's another K-pop Demon Hunters reference for those playing along at home. And I'm sneering at the response I'm getting from ChatGPT, which reads, ah, yes, the classic AI conundrum. Adapt, resist, or take a nap and hope it all sorts itself out. Let's break it down, shall we? Finally, the rational approach to adoption, blah, 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 and then the rest of it sort of fizzles out. The main benefit of AI for me is I have another thing to complain about. And then there's me looking angry saying, and another thing. Off to frame 5 now. It's a pie chart. So, how and who is using AI, if at all? All right, there's someone who uses AI and doesn't care. That's 50% of the pie chart. There's someone who doesn't use AI but has to be smug about it, and they're looking smug, and that's 40% of the pie chart. Someone using AI but pretending they don't, that's 36% of the pie chart. Internet sex perverts, and I've drawn a sex pervert, and that's 25% of the people on the pie chart. And finally, someone looking purple and a bit crazy, AI pie chart makers, and that's 100% of the pie chart. And we move on to the final frame. So, what is the future for AI? Will it tank the global economy? That would be extremely funny, except for all the human suffering, brackets, me possibly losing my job, close brackets. Either way, I would absolutely take time out to say, I told you so. And there's me saying, I told you so. Underneath that, I've drawn someone looking a bit worried, and then there's someone with a Tech Bros t-shirt standing in front of an enormous Godzilla-like monster, and it's holding a huge club with nails sticking out of it, and it's got AI written on it, and the person in the Tech Bros t-shirt is obviously a tech bro, says, nice global economy you got here, be a real shame if anything happened to it. And that's it for this far too long edition of First Dog on the Moon's spoken cartoons. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've had a lovely time. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment. If I get enough subscribers, YouTube have promised to come to my house and clean my car. Thanks for listening.